Hello guys and welcome back to Moonlight Media. Today we're going to be talking about GOAT. I've literally just watched this movie and so these are my thoughts. Just before I get started, I just want to say I'm not a basketball fan. I know little about the sport. So if I offend the baloncesto comunidad, there's a little Spanish for you, or as they say, un poco de español para tú. If I offend you, please don't take it personally. I know nothing about basketball. This film is great, honestly. First of all, the visuals are amazing, especially in the basketball games where they're quick, fast-paced games. And the animation is so good in there. It's kind of like fight scenes in Into the Spider-Verse and stuff. It's got that kind of style. The world building is just great, honestly. It's up there with Zootropolis or Zootopia if you're from America. It's up there for me, world building, if that made any sense. There is a scene where a human car, I don't know what the brand is, appears, and I think it kind of ruins the world they were going for. But apart from that, the world building is exceptional. This film really exceeds with the plot. I think the message that they were trying to get across was really good, especially for young athletes. Will's a great protagonist. I actually know someone called Will Harris. Anyway, I just love his arc and I don't know how to describe it. He's just great, honestly. I think other members of Will's team are great too. I think his name's Modo. He was a standout. Every single time he went on screen, he had me dying of laughter. The humour was great. It had a nice mix of humour catered to adults and children. But there was one joke about crackers that made my jaw drop. But a really good part of this film is Jet. Her character is great and I love her development. However, this is one of my only issues with the movie. Jet starts out as an arrogant, quite hostile person, but then turns into a lovable team player. But near the end, she goes back into a character that's selfish and arrogant, and I really don't like the choice that they made with that, especially after her previous development. I get it's supposed to add like a layer of emotional weight to the final games, but I wish it was a different character. I wish that arc happened to a different character, like maybe Olivia. The final game was great. Jet got redeemed in an amazing way. I liked her being underestimated and then finally winning. I thought that was a perfect end to a story. And then adding on to the final, Will's connection to his mum throughout the movie was really shown in the final game. And I think that just added so much depth to it and added the stakes onto it. And then just the end is perfect. Ultimately, this film was just great. Honestly, a fun time, fun for all the family. Has an amazing message. And honestly, it was just an enjoyable time. I would give it a 9.5 out of 10 probably. My issue is with Jet and the car thing. But apart from that, it is fantastic and definitely in the running for Best Animated Movie of 2026. I hope it makes $1 billion because it definitely deserves to, but from what I've seen, it's not too popular. But I really hope it does. Sony is right now one of the best animated companies. I mean, they've had the Spider-Verse movies, which have gone down as some of the best superhero movies of all time. And definitely some of the best animated movies of all time. There was a film called Mitchell and the Machines, which I didn't watch, but I heard it had great reviews. And then K-pop Demon Hunters became a phenomenon last year. And Sony's just on a streak. I'm sad this movie doesn't have the same love as K-pop Demon Hunters got, because it definitely deserves to. But I hope once it gets onto streaming, it really does get the attention that it deserves. If Beyond the Spider-Verse is as good as the previous two Spider-Verse movies, Sony may be the greatest animated studio of the 2020s, of the 2020s. And all I've got to say is GOAT might be the GOAT. You know, the movie might be one of the best animated movies. I honestly don't know why I'm out of breath. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, this is quite a short video. I mean, I could drag it out longer, but I don't think I really need to. I'll be in Barcelona soon, which is why I started speaking Spanish. Maybe I'll put some pictures in my next video. But I think my next two videos are going to be a Lego one that I've been working on for months. And then I'm going to be ranking all of Phase 1. Spoiler alert, it gets very controversial. But that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you go watch Goat, because you really need to. And see you in the next one.